Hey guys, let's take a closer look at this 360 lace frontal. This is a 360 pre-plucked lace frontal, meaning that the hairline is pre-plucked, and this is a frontal cap. So the 360 is attached to a wig cap, as you can see. A little bit different than your standard 360. This is basically a unfinished wig is how I look at it. It is where the outer area is already made and created for you, and then the inner portion is where you will have to install your bundles. It does have the adjustable straps, and it just reminds me a lot of your standard wig cap. The hair that we're going to be using today is from Aliexpress. Gorgeous hair, like, oh my god, love this. It's from Hot Beauty Hair. I have 3 bundles of 20 inches in the Peruvian Body Wave. And then the frontal is in a 14-inch. Now I'm going to customize just the frontal a little bit by bleaching the knots. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I protect my canvas. So I'm taking just a store brand bag to protect it so that the bleach don't see through, just in case if it does. It just helps protect that. Here is the 360 frontal on a canvas so that you can see it a little more clear. The only thing about this one is it's a little bit different than your traditional 360 lace frontal, because with a traditional 360 you have that halo in the middle, and the diameter around the entire perimeter is a lot wider, so you have more parting space. With 360 there's an even amount of parting space. You will have parting space 4 inches or 5 inches throughout the entire 360, whereas this is just kind of, you know, maybe 2 or 3 inches here, 3 inches there, 4 inches in the top. So that's one thing that is a little bit different about this one per se. Now I'm going to start at the bottom. I will be going side to side. I do have a detailed tutorial on how I make a wig, so it's pretty much the same thing. I will double weft in the back, and once I get to the top I will single weft. As for pricing, this hair is pretty much affordable. I feel you can get the 3 bundles with the closure, the lace frontal closure, for under $300, so about 290 bucks. Whereas if you just wanted to get the 14-inch frontal with the cap, it's a little over 100. So you do have different variations. You can do, you know, bundle deals like an 18, 20, 22 with a 16-inch, you know, lace frontal. There's different ways you can do it. I'll leave a link below so that you guys can check out the pricing for this hair. One thing I did notice about this cap is that I had a lot of room, so with 3 bundles it really wasn't enough. I had some spacing in between my tracks, which I didn't like, because you can kind of see it if you pull the hair a certain way, because I had to stretch the hair out. So just be aware of that when you are thinking about getting a 360 lace frontal cap. Let's take a closer look at this pre-plucked frontal, or the pre-plucked hairline on this 360 lace frontal. Now I've said this before in other videos. I have mixed views on this because I feel like it is, you know, beneficial in some aspects, but then again it's kind of like, okay, this is just kind of a waste. So you can see how it starts off very sparse, and then boom, you got that thick hairline right there. So either way, you're gonna have to go in and thin out so that the two will blend. So that area right there, you gotta thin it out because it's too thick. You cannot put this on your head, you guys, and think and make some baby hairs and think that ain't gonna work. That is not going to work. So take that portion back there, thin it out a little bit. You still got to do some work with these pre-plucked frontals. I think, in my opinion, if you want it to look natural, there's no way that you can put this on and just wear it. You have to customize it. You got to tweak it a little bit. So I feel like this can be beneficial to beginners to kind of give you like that first step. But truthfully, I feel like it's over plucked, if you want to know the honest truth. So go in and just tweeze out that thick demarcation of hair, and then you should be pretty much good to go. And like any other wig, I added an elastic band because, like I said, this cap was a little big for me. You can see the inside of the cap. It's basically like a wig, okay? And for this particular unit, I could not put this up in a ponytail, which I was a little upset about because the back, it doesn't lay flat. It doesn't lay flat. You have to add combs and things like that, so it doesn't lay flat to the nape of my head. So that was one thing. Other than that, the hair is gorgeous. Like, this is what the hair looked like after I washed and conditioned it. So it has a really nice body wave even after washing it. You guys know I did a little bit of the got to be glued gel to adhere down just a little bit. Just take your time on the hairline, and I think you guys will get it down packed. So this is another option if you want to do a 360 lace frontal. Different options out there. This is another one for you. As for the hair, it's gorgeous. This is what the hair looks like straightened, no product, just leave-in and heat protectant. Nice luster, soft, minimal shedding, gorgeous. So I'll leave all the information below so that you guys can check it out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.